Alrighty. So I was gonna go live with this, but a lot of times the chat room will distract me from getting my message out. So, and this isn't all that freaking important. So I'm not gonna be on here forever. Um, the first thing I wanted to mention is please refrain. I have been kind enough to give out my personal number to a few people. And I would really appreciate it if people would refrain from texting me or calling me about bullshit. I have real problems in life. I don't have time to deal with YouTube drama. And for the most part, I really don't give a fuck. But when I get texts on my phone in regards to YouTube people that I don't really even deal with, I don't give a fuck. So leave me out of that shit. I don't want nothing to do with it. Yes, I do have a certain group of people that I fuck with, and that's about it. And I like to keep it that way. I'm cool with a lot of different people. I just don't want to be in the drama and bullshit. Okay? Um, Secondly, thank you so much to all the people that gave my son a happy birthday. I really appreciate that. It's been a rough few years, and I'm going to keep it simple in saying that I'm proud of him. He's came a long way, and life clearly isn't easy. And being young myself, I didn't always make the best decisions. None of us do. And it's all trial and error. You learn as you go. And I'm just blessed to have him with me. So, with that being said, thank you. Thank you to everybody. That was very thoughtful. Um, you're going to hear Nipsey going back and forth in the background because he's going nuts for some reason. But the next thing that I wanted to kind of go over is, you know, I'm actually disappointed in a lot of people. We had a really good conversation last night over on Josh's channel. It was a great panel. Scrimshaw, Carolyn was up, Wizard came up, um, Eddie. It was nice. And, at the end of the day, it's like people have more in common than separate. And I think we all kind of want the same things for our kids, grandkids, etc. Um, I know I've been kind of gung ho on this, um, how should I say it, right left thing. But truthfully, I just want what's right to be done. I just want fairness, honesty, simple things that humans ask for. And I want it to be American first. I absolutely 100% stand for that. Um, you can't get away with this shit in other countries. I don't know why there's a pass here. Anywho, um, people who pay attention to economics, I don't, that's not my forte. Um, but, it's a lot of stuff going on. And so when we look at the big picture, I think we have way alarming, more concerning things to focus on. By design or not, it's happening. And with that also comes to where lately for me, I've been in this like kind of Zen mode, okay? Where like today I was walking out of the house and I saw a butterfly and it was like it just put a smile on my face. I was staring at the little grasshopper because we've had like a huge amount of grasshoppers. It's kind of crazy, but I don't want to not be happy. And I want everyone to be able to get to their happiness, whatever that shall be. If it doesn't affect my life negatively, I'm not going to complain about it too much. We all get irritated. There's things we like, there's things we don't like, et cetera, et cetera. I'm just for fairness, right? I just want to see people get treated good. I'm kind of a simple chick. I don't like things to be complicated. Um, I just want to finish up my book. I don't know, sew a blanket, plant some plants, even though I'm out of season. But I'm just saying, it's the simple things in life I do enjoy. I mean, yes, don't get it twisted. If I could afford it, I would absolutely be like, let's go to Great America right now and go there for a weekend. I like to do fun stuff too, but right now I'm just trying to focus on a micro level to keep my sanity on top of that. I pay attention to random different content creators on here. Some I like more, some I like less, right? We have our picks and chooses. And if I'm being 100 on this, 100% honest, I get a little bit discouraged when I see what I would consider huge YouTubers, right? Huge YouTubers that have, a significant amount of income, people watching them. That's great. I'm not hating on anyone. I just wish people would be more forward thinking. And, let's not condemn people so much. If we say that we're people that only bow to God and we're going to follow his message, his word, we don't treat other humans like that. I try to stay I try to stay clear from judging others, because I'm not perfect. I mean, pretty damn close, but I'm just kidding. I'm not perfect at all. But I still love me, right? And as you should love you. And don't let anyone take you off your square. It saddens me to see some of the things I see, and I know that it could be a simple fix, right? And I can't dictate where people spend their finances or how they live their life, and nor do I want to. All I'm saying is, if you're able to share a video to help somebody, if you're able to tell, hey, go sub over here. Now, you can't make people obviously like other content creators, right? Because people come on here for certain things. But if we can be, I guess, halfway human and, share other people's content, especially people that are, it doesn't always have to be somebody that thinks like you, okay? It's just common courtesy of wanting to see other people grow. I get it. People don't want to share. Sometimes it reminds me of toddlers, but me, I don't necessarily mind. And I absolutely, most of the time it's because I forget, truth be told. It's not because I'm just refusing not to share people. And it's no sense for me to share YouTubers that are way bigger than me. I mean, I guess if I see something they write and I find it to be moving or, motivating, fine. But I get a little bit discouraged by that because I just think we should be more endearing, okay? And that parallels with me not wanting to hate, not wanting to mistreat. I don't have an interest in being mean to people. It's not my thing. For what? It doesn't benefit me. And how, I mean, I don't know, it doesn't make sense. Like I said, I want everybody to be able to find their happiness. It's not easy. And we go through things in life and, sorry, Nip, stop it. Nip. 1 second. Have a seat. Stop barking. You want to go to the kennel? Want to go to the kennel? Huh? Do you? Quiet. Be quiet. Loudmouth. He's gonna go back and forth because he sees dogs. Okay, so we'll probably hear him travel back and forth because he's going nuts over the neighbor's dog. I apologize about that. He just wants to be included. He wants to play and can't figure out why they can't play with him. But I don't think playing with 4 or 5 chihuahuas is a good idea. Needless to say, I probably should have put him up before I did this, but I will continue on. I totally forgot where I left off at. Oh, just basically, my word is being kind to one another. It doesn't pay off to be rude and disrespectful, and it just doesn't make sense, okay? That's not what I'm looking for. Whew. And last but not least, I wanted to do something, politics can get really boring, okay? And not just that it's so much boring, but I would rather be a person that's doing instead of talking. So until I can actually myself get really involved, because I'd rather show footage, right? I'd rather show myself out here canvassing, talking to people, getting different opinions. So I think, I might cover a story here or there, but I think I'm going to wait for that part. And the last thing I wanted to go over quick is the whole Jeffrey Dahmer series. Okay, it kind of turned my stomach. I didn't watch it all. I didn't. But I can say that I worked at a gas station a very long time ago, like 20 years ago. Yeah, maybe 15, something like that. And I loved it because I got to interact with people and it was great. But in that, I used to have a customer who we became friends because he would come in so much, right? I mean, I guess he didn't have much to do other than his job, so he spent a lot of time at the gas station. And his name was Dale. Well, Dale was actually in Columbia County where Dahmer was locked up at the same time. So I have a little bit of a different perspective of what happened, and it kind of blows my mind how I heard it ended, but I really didn't watch because, like I said, I find it to be distasteful. I couldn't really believe that. Well, I can believe it, but I was kind of turned off by the whole concept of his prison glasses being for sale for $150,000. Like, are you kidding me? That scarred Milwaukee. So, with that being said, I think I'm going to do a separate series called like Killwaukee instead of, the spinoff to Milwaukee, and cover a few stories because there's always stuff going on. And even today, I did a video about a 2-year-old, a 74-year-old, and a 20-year-old that were shot at a park. Now, yesterday, rather, a 12-year-old was shot. That's 2 kids in 1 week, and he's in critical condition. God willing, he will pull through it. So I'm asking everyone to please pray for him and his family. 12-year-olds should not be getting shot, okay? And I don't really know how to fix the problem, but I'm damn sure going to try to figure out what I can do to make things a little bit different. Now, this neighborhood, man, it's a lot different. It's kind of a mixed neighborhood, and I like that because I like the diversity. And a few of the people have been here a really long time. So that's nice too. It actually feels like a real neighborhood. Apparently they have like a block party in the summer and everybody cooks, but that's another story. I'm just saying I'm absolutely happy about that. And I really can't wait for it. But back to the series, I just wanted to see what you guys would think about that. And let me know in the comments if you make it this far. Because I think a Milwaukee series, and I'm going to do a little something on the Jeffrey Dahmer, but it's going to be from a different aspect. Stuff that I know from here. I have like 3 people in mind that could actually add some different details that weren't in this Netflix series. And with that being said, what is last but not least? Oh, the book thing. Anybody that has written a book and you're willing to give me some insight, I would love it. I mean, if I could somehow communicate with you, because not that I'm finding writer's block, it's just that I don't really know how to put all of it together. And I'm too scared to use any of the apps on like the phone or the computer, because I've heard that people can steal your work, and I don't want that to happen, because this is like 97% truth, okay, with a little bit of satire. So it's clearly based on a true story. I'm going to write about my life, as I think everybody should. I don't know if you just want to have it for a keepsake or whatever. I think everybody has a story, and it's worthy of being put on paper, okay? So if there's anybody that's done it, had success with it, I do have an editor lined up. That's one thing. I'm not really sure how the rest of it goes, but I think I need to get a little bit further in my process before I really concern myself with that part. And that's about it. I hope everyone has a great evening. And please, if I could give any advice, embrace the people that you love. Remember to tell them that you love them, because we don't really know what's going to happen. And I'm not saying something like doomsday conversation, everybody's going to die tomorrow. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying we never know, right? We don't know what the outcome's going to be. So, yeah, be more kind. Let's work on that. I know the other big deal is, and I feel like it too, like just leave me alone and we'll be good. But, we still interact. We still want to have that human contact. And I think that's important, not only as children, right? As adults, we need that. And me, I could be a hermit and be absolutely fine with it. But that's me, I still like to reach out every once in a while and be able to talk to people like, hey, how you doing? But as far as like living with people and stuff, yeah, it's not for me. I don't really like it. Unless I can have like my own complete area, then I'm good. But yeah, the roommate thing, it never worked out good for me, but those were many, many years ago. So anyway, if you've gotten this far, like I said, I appreciate any help with the book aspect, because I do want to get it done. I want to get it finished by the end of the year. That may be asking for too much, but if you have any advice, anything, give it to me in the comment section. And I don't mind constructive criticism either. I could take it, I'm a big girl. I appreciate you guys. Take care of yourself and stay blessed. Peace.